All right, today we got a '05 Dodge Sprinter. It's got the Mercedes 5-cylinder diesel in it, and we're going to be replacing the glow plugs. All right, for any Vanlifers out there, you might recognize this model or something similar to it. It's a Dodge / Mercedes. This one's a Dodge. It's got a Mercedes engine Sprinter. It's an 06. Okay, so here's our Sprinter. Just a little standard double bed build. Some custom cabinets, just welded up some little frames, threw some tanks in. 12 volt refrigerator freezer, running solar. Obviously, this is a Dodge Sprinter, but it has the Mercedes engine in it. So some of you guys might have the same engine in a different model. This is a 3500 1-ton dually. But yeah, it's a pretty common van for the van build. So this might apply to you guys if you ever have check engine light on or just need to replace your glow plugs. I'm going to be swapping out these 5 here. Bosch, I recommend. I mean, you know, why not go for a little better plug? All right, so glow plug replacement. Obviously, some of you know these can be tricky. They're aluminum and they seize up due to carbon and just heat and cold, expanding, contrasting. There's a trick to it. I have the engine cover off. You don't technically need to pull it off to do them. That's them right there. We're gonna work on getting those clips off with some hose clamp pliers. So you're gonna want to go down. Like that. All right, so the glow plugs are 10 mil. Double checking. All right, extension about that long. We're gonna try. We might get a shorter extension to come in here actually. We're gonna skip that one. All right, so give her a little, just make sure it's seated. All right, so we have her 10 mil deep with our extension. And then we're just gonna, oh, look at that. If you could get that lucky on everyone, you're doing something. In those. Boom. Of course, I had some oil sitting down in there. Rather be lucky than good. You see, those threads weren't bad at all. Tips definitely carboned up. And I'm going to replace as soon as I remove, because you don't want any contaminants getting down in that hole. So you're going to take one out, put one in. All right, old glow plug out, new glow plug ready. We're going to take some anti-seize, not that much, just a dab will do you. Slightly coat it. It'll it's gonna be what it's gonna be anyway. But, and then we're going to insert that way back down in that hole. And I like to hand start mine. Now, because I did that cylinder before this cylinder, I mean, you can clearly see the difference, but I will put the plug back on. To indicate that this is complete. And I'm gonna push that down and seat it in there. Good with a flat blade. And you should do the same, make sure it's good and connected. So for the first cylinder, I don't know if that's cylinder 1 or what, but it's the first in line. Wow. Somebody's replaced these recently. That's Annecy's. Okay, we're installing by hand. Alright, so the first two, they had a lot of Annecy's on. I don't know. I certainly didn't put that much on there, and I didn't do these ever, so somebody's done them. But anyway, first two came out fine. Second one, third one rather, is locking up on me. So we cracked it a little bit and we stopped. You don't want to keep, if it tightens up, you don't want to keep going. Cracked it a little. Get your, it is, flood it. Flood it. Other one by your head. I didn't do the first two. They came out right away. But I sprayed it, worked it back and forth, and she broke free. I'm pretty lucky today, guys. Yeah, again, presence of Annecy's. So they're not factory. This is how I like to do it. Alright, so finishing up on this Sprinter, pulling out this last glow plug. Got lucky. They all were properly coated with Annecy's. The last time they were changed. Came right out. I do have a code on for a couple glow plugs, but yeah, the job went well. Some people have problems with them sticking, I guess. Maybe if they were the factory, I'd replace factory though. These are definitely not factory. But thanks for watching. All right, that sweet purring sound is a Mercedes 5-cylinder diesel with fresh glow plugs. So. This is the old, these are the old glow plugs. Some carbon buildup. I had a cylinder 5 glow plug open circuit check-in connector. We did them all. The strange thing is, this engine's only got 53,000 miles on it. 57,000. And those, some of you may wonder why the engine cover. You can clearly get to them without it. Yeah, but when you're doing a repair like this, and I'm a mechanic by trade, so when I do something like this, I want to open up and see as much as I can, just so I know the state of the injector lines, the return lines. Those rubber lines, man, they deteriorate and fall off. If there's any oil down in there, did it have to come off? No, but that's why I took it off. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more how-to.